So there's a new TanStack library. I'm actually surprised that no one or almost no one is talking about it on the internet. So I thought, you know what, let's make a video about it. It's actually a really interesting one, and I'm sure I'm going to start using it really soon. So it's called TanStack Hotkeys, and it's a library for basically handling all kind of keyboard interactions. For example, they have this hook that you can use. It's called use hotkey, and just pass in the shortcut that you want to listen to, modifier plus S, and when that is called, then you're gonna save the document, for example. Really cool feature here is that you just pass in meta, and this maps to command on Mac OS and control on Windows or Linux. And if you want to have multiple hotkeys, then you can just call this hook multiple times in your component. Now, the API, as we know it from other TanStack libraries, is really flexible. They also have like an option to enable or disable it. Another feature is tracking in the held keys. So using the hook use key hold, and in this case, shift, you can check if the user is right now clicking on the shift key or not, or you can also just listen to all the keys that are right now clicked down. And one really cool thing here is that you can also have a default configuration that you define globally using this hotkeys provider. You can also pass in some timing information and also have some callbacks. For example, hotkey recorder on cancel, you can call some functions. Speaking of hotkey recorder, there is one specific hook called use hotkey recorder, and this is useful if you want to have the use record the shortcut that you want to save in your application and then use it later on in your application to check for that shortcut. So if that's something that's interesting to you, you can use this hook, and it also provides you with literally everything that you need: start recording, stop recording, and then also the recorded hotkey. And you can use that. You can literally just plug it into your React component and use it directly. And in order to seal the deal, this application also gives you this utility function called format for display, and you can pass in the hotkey sequence and it formats it for you. This is also platform specific, so modifier plus S, and it gives you command S on Mac OS, and on Windows and Linux just gives you control plus S. So that's also really nice to have. So if you don't want to miss on this kind of library updates that happen in the TanStack world, I have actually started a newsletter for that. It's called TanStackWeekly.com. And I'm also currently working on a course on TanStack Start. And I'm really happy with how it's shaping up to be. The content and the exercises are really interesting, and I'm sure you're going to love it. So if you're interested in TanStack Start, in really mastering this powerful full stack React framework, then check it out at learntanstack.com. And if you sign up to the waiting list, you also get 20% off once it's released. Thanks again for watching, and see you in the next one. Ciao.